Hey everyone, it's Jacob here with another 5-minute leader. This one also inspired by a conversation I had with Randy Parker, the CEO at Hyundai Motor America. And we were talking a lot about leadership because I'm of the mindset that a lot of people today don't really understand what it takes to get into a leadership role. And this video today is all going to be about body blows. I'll explain what I mean by that in just a minute. So a lot of people today, I don't think really understand what it takes to get into leadership, not just mid-level leadership, but even senior level leadership, or even to get into the C-suite. We assume that if we just work 40 hours a week, that if we are high performers, that inherently means that we will get promoted and ultimately end up in that executive or senior executive role. But the truth is that there are dozens, hundreds, in some cases thousands of other people around you who are working just as hard as you are and who are also top performers just like you. And so then the question becomes, well, if I'm now just kind of at the same level of everybody else, how do I get into that top leadership spot? And this is what I asked Randy. I said, early on in your career, you were in sales. You obviously got into a mid-level leadership role and then became the CEO of this big organization. How did you get into that role when everybody else didn't? And he gave me what I thought is a very, very profound and simple answer. And he said, I have the ability to take body blows. And I asked him, I said, what do you mean by that? Now, if you think about boxing, right? Boxing, for example, you ever watch any boxing match, you take a lot of body blows. People are going at the ribs, the kidney, the liver, they're going to the stomach. You're just getting pummeled all the time. Some people are able to take those body blows and ultimately they go on usually to win the match. Some people easily get put down by a body blow and then it's over. So when Randy was talking about his ability to take body blows, what he meant by that is his ability to take the punches. And the punches come across in a variety of areas. He was giving me stories where when he was in Japan, he would have to do 8 a.m. meetings and then continue working throughout the day and then have to do a 3 a.m. or a midnight meeting with those exact same people. He had times where he worked for leaders who would push him and challenge him, who would, just really tough people. He told me he relocated 14 different times. He's been in the industry for 34 years. He had to take body blows. At one point during his career, he said that there were 4 or 5 times during his career where he actually had to live separately from his family so that he could be focused on the work that he was doing. Some people are willing to take those body blows. Some people are not. Now, it's okay if you're not. But what Randy was trying to explain to me is that if you want to get into that senior level executive role, then you're going to have to take those body blows. You're going to have to make those sacrifices. You're going to have to do those late night calls, those early mornings. You're not going to be able to attend every practice. You're not going to be able to make every single game. You might have to relocate. I mean, can you imagine relocating 14 times? But that's what he needed to do to get to this CEO role. It's not for everybody. You need to ask yourself if this is for you. How many body blows are you willing to take? How much sacrifice are you willing to make to get to the level that you want to get to? Now, it's not something that I can tell you. It's something that you need to figure out for yourself. But once you do figure it out, you're going to know the steps that you need to take to get to that leadership role that you want to have. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the 5-Minute Leader. I'll see you soon.